Alright. Alright, here I am. Hi everyone, how's it going? Hope you're having a good... What day is it? Wednesday? Oh my god. We're not doing a cooking stream today. I'm going to move the cooking streams to a different day. Excuse me. I'm going to move cooking streams to Thursdays because I want to try and find a time that is more suitable for everyone, so people are free to watch. Because I always get, I'd love to come watch cooking streams, but I'm always like busy on Wednesdays, so I'm trying moving the stream days around a little bit, seeing which ones work best. Anyway, here we are. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? I can mute the music because I don't actually need the music. Because Metal Gear Solid has its own incredible soundtrack. I'm a little bit quiet in my ears today. Let me see if I got the monitor on. I got the monitor. That's a bit better. Thursday, 1:30 AM. Dude, you stay up so late. Whenever you're here, it's always like so late for you. Hope you have a good sleep schedule. Anyway, we're here in Metal Gear Solid 1. We are now on to Disc 2, having defeated Sniper Wolf in the last stream. So this is where the game gets really, really good. This is where the story gets absolutely amazing. Lots of crazy stuff happens. The game's not very hard from this point onwards. It's not terribly challenging, but I guess the story drives you through this bit. So I'm just going to take care of this guy. I've got the side. I actually haven't used the gun very much. Let me see if I can take this guy out. I know you don't really even need to bother, you can just run past the guards. Actually, like, shooting the guards is kind of a redundant waste of time in this game. I'm trying to remember how to get where I'm supposed to be going. So we're now in this insane, like... This is supposed to be just like a military... I know it's like it's a secret base where they're developing Metal Gear, but it's like a military cleanup facility, and we have like the giant pools of lava for no reason. Let's put the box on. Well, this guy comes past, trying to work out. I'm going, hi Dan, hi Coogan. 30-second store summary. Oh my god. So, terrorists take over a nuclear cleanup facility. Oh my god, no, leave me alone. Terrorists capture a nuclear containment facility, claiming to be holding hostages, and they say they want the body of legendary mercenary Big Boss. Whoop. Well, that's not happened before. Claiming they want the body of legendary mercenary Big Boss and $1 million or $1 billion. Oh, and the game crashed. Sick. They want $1 million or $1 billion. Otherwise, they will launch a nuke. But in reality, oh my god, there is a secret. A secret military project named Metal Gear, which is a bipedal walking nuclear-equipped battle tank which can covertly and silently launch a nuclear weapon from any point on the globe, is there, and they are there to seize it and take control of it. And in doing so, the parties involved, Revolver Ocelot and Liquid Snake, are aiming to establish a new world order and remove the control of the Patriots, who are an organization that control the world. I know that sounds really corny, but it's actually really well done. Alright, let's try that again. What? Oh my god. Alright, let's try that one again. Is the left audio channel heavy? It looks okay for me. I can have sometimes... Is it just dialogue, or is it the audio in general? Because what it can be sometimes is the interface will sometimes read as a stereo input. Everything looks fine on my screen. Right, so when this moves, I have to crouch. Alright. Literally just vibing right now. Gotta keep holding. Here we go. But it's a fantastic game, and it has one of the best stories of any video game I've ever played in my entire life. Just like one, it's like the first Star Wars film. It's just the perfect classic. It touches everything. It's such a good story. It's so well rounded. My favorite is Metal Gear Solid 2, but that's like a fucking brain melter compared to this game. Use headphones now. Cool. I've got headphones on too. It sounds fine in my ears. So I'll be interested. Yeah, if anyone has any, if anyone ever has any observes any issues with audio or visuals, do let me know and I can fix them, because I can't always see. Because my own headphone mix is different from what you receive. I have lots of my voice. I'm just going to quick save real quick. I'm going to unfortunately have to use quite a lot of save scumming to get through these later bits of the game. Just so we're not trapped. Oh, that's the lift, isn't it? Okay, cool. Hi, Christopher! I've never played Donkey Kong Country on the SNES. I'd love to check it out. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Let's go back down. I've never actually played... I played like Donkey Kong 64 and Diddy Kong Racing. That's pretty much it. I played the classic Donkey Kong one where you're Mario. Or he was called like something else now. I need to check it out. But I hope you're having a good day, Christopher. Appreciate you being here. Here we go, right. It's time. But yeah, it's like I definitely can compare Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2 to Star Wars: A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. Like the second one's the best one, but the first one's like the most like easily and like easily identifiable. Hi Matthias, how's it going? Yeah, I'm pretty good, dude. I'm having a good day. I spent today capturing... Oh, actually, I'll ask you a question now, A16. I spent the day capturing a bunch of footage for a bunch of really fun games like Richard Burns Rally and Need for Speed Underground 2, because I'm working on a video I'm going to be making tomorrow. I was influenced by this series on YouTube by Ahoy, which is a really great channel I love, where they do a series on like classic guns from game. How do I activate this? Classic guns from video games. Well, in real life and in video games, and they use video game footage and like history to like talk about them, and it's like a really nice like 10-minute well-formatted video. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if you took that idea and it was about really cool cars and how their like culture has been influenced by video games and how the two like feed each other, and how like kids who grew up playing Gran Turismo are now my age and buying Nissan GTRs. And I was capturing a load of footage for the Subaru WRX Impreza.
Straight down. Better move it. There's no time. The terrorists are ready to launch. Negotiations are all finished.
Yeah, I was talking about it on Discord. Ahoy's a really good channel. I really love.
They've made their final decision.
Why is the White House being so inflexible? Colonel, is there still something you're
like? I'm not a gun guy at all,
Stay, please.
and I think that content's really cool.
Okay?
And Ahoy's long-form videos are incredible. They're like one of the only channels that does that kind of content that's actually well researched. Like they have a video about a whole like hour-long video about Polybius that's fascinating, and they have one about how the Cold War shaped video games. And again, it's absolutely it's like meth to me. So good. How do I make this go down? Where am I? I'll get these gubbins. Yeah, no, that's all good. I mean, like, as long as you come by and say hi, I really always appreciate you being here. If you're on the Discord, even just chat to me on Instagram, I always appreciate whatever people can offer. If you can give me your time, I'm like so grateful for that. Thank you. Yeah, I really love doing the cooking streams. I'm moving them to Thursdays. I think I'm gonna just try doing them on a different day and see how it goes. I'm still like, experimenting with my channel. I'm still like not fully taking it seriously yet. I'm still just messing around and having a good time. Oh, here we go. This is what I need. Here we go. Ah.
Snake, the elevator won't move unless you push the switch. There's a control panel, right? Get closer and press the action button.
Ray Svic 2 word. I'll check them out. I'm at the oh, here we go. Damn, bro. Oh my god, to glack these fools. Damn. Alright, let's put a stun grenade out on these wackos. Throw the grenade! Right. Let's get the farmhouse. Let's get a ration out in case I die. Oh. Go away, big bully. This game is not great for shooting, but how are they not dead? Ah! Right, one's down. Oh, no, not yet. Oh my god, I'm just like missing with every bullet. Let's take out the SOCOM. No, not the sniper rifle! Bruh! Get up, you idiot! Get up! Oh, I'm almost there. Oh my god. Come at me, bro. There we go. Jesus Christ. You think I had rations? Damn, bro. Yeah, I have to say. Okay, it's something with the stream. Interesting. If anyone else has any audio bounce issues, do let me know and I can fix that. But yeah, it's yeah, Metal Gear Solid. What the action sequences are where it kind of lets itself down. It's a sneaking game, not an action game. But I kind of feel that the studio, or Konami and the publishers, had too much intervention with stuff like that, where they made you put this bullshit action. Like, there's the whole bit at the end where you're shooting from the Jeep, and it's so ridiculous. But I think that's just kind of like, oh, the game needs to have an action sequence. Need for Speed Underground 2. Need for Speed Underground 2 still plays really well. It looks really good with enhanced graphics, but the physics and controls are a bit dodgy. And also it doesn't emulate that well, so it still has some issues. Like, I know I've been trying to emulate that game like for ages. Oh, for fuck's sake! No enemies, I just put traps everywhere. Ah! I need these anyway to fight Vulcan Ravens. Oh, come on, I walked over that one. Audio is good on your own word. I'll keep an eye on it. If anyone else has any audio-related issues, do let me know. Is that a ration? Oh, give me that ration, boy. I always find it funny how you can buy from Metal Gear Solid 3 the calorie mates. Right. Okay, let's put the thermal gogs back on. I'll go get that ammo. Sick. Good old FAMAS. Doink. Hi Calvin, audio's all good for you, awesome. What audio device am I using? I'm using a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which I just got, which is awesome. Really happy with it, it's really good. But you can set the input as mono or stereo, and it's currently set to mono because I'm only using the left channel. Just for one microphone. Oh, Ravens. Our boy Raven's coming up. See what old Colonel Boy has to say.
Metal Gear is straight down. Better move it.
Alright. Maybe not. I always remember you can shoot there's like seagulls in Metal Gear Solid 2, and if you shoot them, like Rose calls you and's like, Jack, that's the sign of a serial killer.
Snake.
Ooh.
I've got something to tell you about.
That's where it gets
Naomi
good.
Hunter. What about her? Is this conversation secure? Don't worry, the monitor's off. Okay. What's up? I was in the FBI too, you know. I didn't know that. What's your point? Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI. Yeah. And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York. Yeah, what about it? It was all a big lie. What did
Oh,
you
interesting.
say?
What, does Focusrite have a
That was really
reputation for that?
bothering me. Why would she lie about it? She lied. She might be a spy. Ridiculous. Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father...
Fun
was
fact, Edward Hoover
Japanese?
was in the Ku Klux Klan. That was really true. That happened. President of the United States was in the KKK, and he wasn't even the first one.
The undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960 in Chicago, not New York. But you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja. Too many strange things are happening. Are you saying that Naomi might
Surprising
be
that
behind it?
Liquid didn't know
I don't
about
know.
Fox Die.
Either that, or she's working with the terrorists. Could it be?
Metal
If I find
Gear.
out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Concerned about that fucking injection that Naomi gave us at the start of the game now. Here we go. Now in the mysteriously cold section, underground for no reason. It's like Mario, it's like Fire World, Ice World, Underwater World. Is this the Vulcan Raven fight? Yeah, I think it is. I haven't got very many rations, but I've got plenty of claymores, so I should be fine. A couple extra rations wouldn't do amiss. Yeah, cool, there's one there. Nikita missiles. So the game's saying, lol, here's how you cheat the boss. Oh, it's such a great soundtrack. I love the attention to detail in these games, how they put things like voice acting and dialogue and soundtracks. They're like just as important as other core elements of the game. Love Kojima, he's my boy. I'd love to fucking meet him, I'd love to shake his hand.
Welcome, Cossack.
Hey.
This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree.
Burbs.
Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed.
Oh, hi Christopher. I don't know. It's probably going to be on this Sunday or in the future. I need to work out some like really stupid ASI routing issues. That like trying to get the audio send and receive from Ableton and to Streamlabs at the same time is a bit difficult, and I was having issues with like latency, so I need to kind of work that one out first. I just ran out of time trying to set it up on Sunday, so I didn't realise it would be that complicated. I thought it would be really easy. I could just mirror it, but I'll do a little bit more research into that, and I will. Nah, I ain't gonna sing. I'm only gonna sing country songs on stream.
Blood from the
Bub.
east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on
I love that scene at the end of Ground Zeroes while the Morricone and Joan Baez song is playing while all the destruction's happening. It's so incredible.
I don't have any crows in my...
But yeah, we will be doing country stream very soon. It's just some unforeseen technical issues. Like streaming is fiddly and recording audio is fiddly, and you put the two together and it's like, oh god, a whole mess.
You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold.
Alright.
It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake. Ours will be a glorious battle.
Let's go, bro.
Glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
Right, let's go. Let's take down Raven. Alright. So, how we do this is a combination of claymores and missiles. You want to kind of lure him round to you and then blow him up with the claymores. It's not very honourable, it's not very exciting, but... Whoop. And then I can just use the Nikita. Where is my... There he is. Not very original, but that's the easiest way to do it. The Nikita is kind of a game breaker. I mean, this isn't like a gameplay game anyway, but this is kind of a... The Nikita is kind of a game breaker in this one. Let's put some of these claymores just up here as well. He's coming around this way. I need to change my weapon... Not my weapon, I need to change to ration. I've got the card at the moment. Oh, I've only got 3 missiles left, so I'm going to have to start luring him out. Doink! Got your nose. I know, it's so funny. Like, the dialogue is so good and so bad at the same time. Like, the bit where they talk about, like, Naomi's origins and and her story with Grey Fox and why she kind of like created Fox Die is incredible, and all like the all of like the political elements of this game are so amazing. But then it's like, you want to pull each other's ears? Right, it's coming up to my mines, I think. I should have got more Nikita missiles, oh well. Come on, Ravy. Oh, cool, I got more of them. Sick. Okay, cool. Whoop. Ah, damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm getting shot. Yeet. Whoop. Nah, damn it. I did so well at the start, and I'm struggling a bit now. There we go. Damn. Oh, damn. Whoop. Just shoot a little bit. Oh, god damn it. Wrong gun. Oh my god, this is not... Why is it not selecting the FAMAS? Get some claymores. I just picked it back up again. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Oh, this is not going well. Ah! Alright, we're almost done. There we go. But now he just walked into all of them at once. Explosives make the ear pulling contest even more American. Bruh. Hi, Calvin. Hope you're having a good day.
Which is no longer needed in this world.
I appreciate you being here. If you're having a good time, hit like on the stream. That helps me out. Hope you're having a good old Wednesdays like I am.
My body will not remain in this place.
It's just like mandatory death soliloquy for every single character.
Flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand?
Bruh, indeed.
Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
Directed by Michael
You are a
Bay.
snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above.
Let's go.
First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
Mmm. Whoop.
What is it?
BioShock's great. I never played 1 and 3. I never played 2. I heard 2's not very good, but I think it's fantastic. Really, really. But I'd love to play BioShock on stream, actually.
A member of Foxhound.
I'm annoyed because I had a copy, a PC copy on CD, but I have no idea where it is, so I'd have to buy it again. Oh no, £5.
He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
Oh, his face as well. Oh.
But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death.
Fox time. We're about to start learning about it. Hang on.
But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve.
Oh, very cool. But it means on PlayStation. And to be honest, I hate using PlayStation. I'd much rather use my computer, so I'd happily pay £5 to play BioShock not on PlayStation.
There's always an end to it.
I want better graphics, bro.
Trying to say.
The path you walk on has no end.
And also, I hate the PlayStation 4 controller. I like these wired Xbox Ones way more.
Corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever.
Such a gruesome
You
scene.
shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
So crazy. My fucker just got ate by ravens. I love that. Yeah, PCs, like, now I have a good PC, I have no reason to ever use a console ever again. Like, the only reason I still have a PS4 is for Death Stranding.
Snake, it's me.
Oh, here we go.
Master. It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman.
Yeah, that's how I'll just play it
The
on
real
PC.
Naomi Hunter
That's how I
disappeared
played it
somewhere
anyway.
in the Middle East.
Like 10 years ago.
Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to
Terrorists.
believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
The lolly lulalo.
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
They.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I love a
I
twist.
understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Dun dun dun. Right, okay. Let's just see. We can get. There's some. I never know how to get up on that upper level to go get those gubbins. There's some goodies we can go receive that'll help us, like some rations and stuff. Can never remember how to get up there. Lol, imagine if we could pick up that gun. Oops. Stinger missiles. Gonna need those when we fight Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Yeah, how do we get up? I wonder. Can't remember. It's not a huge disadvantage to not be able to go get those gubbins, but it would help. Ah, fuck it, let's go. I have the world's shortest attention span. Alright. Dun dun dun. Chef grenade. Oh, there we go. That's helpful. All those guns. Doink. Oh my god. Ah, the trapdoors. Again, it's like all these trapdoors in the super secret military base. It just seems like a bad idea. Oh my god, there's so many guns everywhere. Oh no. Oh my god. And now the cat's trying to come in. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Hi Luna. Hi baby. Oh, how's my big nugget? Don't do that to the carpet, baby. Anyway, well, it's obligatory cat on stream time. Oh my god, everything's falling over. Say hello, Luna. Say hello. Say hello. Your heart beating's all fast. What have you been doing? You've been running around the house. Say hello. Aren't you a good cat, aren't you? She chased a big pigeon the other day, didn't you? Do you smell? No, you're fine. Yeah, she chased a big pigeon. I was taking my bike out the front of the house. There was a big pigeon sitting on the fence, which I didn't even realise was there. Very much like when Rosie chased the squirrel, because Rosie's the more adventurous one out of the two of them. But Luna saw the big pigeon and ran straight after it, but the pigeon flew away. Didn't he? You didn't get no pigeon today. Alright, I'm going to put you on the floor, so you leave me alone. Come on. There we go, baby. Good girl. Right, okay, let's carry on. Where are we? Yeah, I know, Snake does look young. That's because this is before Fox Die. Well, actually, this is when he got Fox Die. Here we go. Metal Gear X with its big, like, metal cock. Look, it legit has a dick. It's so funny. Alright. Oh, please. These two are the dumbest cats I've ever owned. They couldn't catch a field mouse with no legs.
He's still sleeping.
I can't believe it. First, the DARPA chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell?
That's good they don't catch anything, because it means I haven't got any dead birds to deal
You're
with.
going to tell me you don't know anything, right?
I'm sorry, Snake.
As long as they think they can catch them, that's fine.
World with a nuclear weapon. I guess that's what I should worry about now.
Okay. So I know there's yeah, there's some guns over here. Let's just chaff these. I know we have to get up. Don't do that to the carpet. You have scratching posts everywhere, Luna. Stop it. There's some goodies down there we're going to go get in a little bit. We need to go retrieve the PAL key. Let's just sneak past that. Luna! Come on, baby. I'll play with you later. I play with you all day. Whoops. Ooh, no. Doo-doo water. Don't go in there. Ooh. But yeah, I'm very happy the cats don't hunt very much. They're too stupid, aren't you, baby?
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong?
I pooped myself again.
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Here we
Leave
go.
it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Bro.
Don't you need a password?
Are you a
Of course,
hacker?
but there are ways.
Are you
Otacon.
a hacker?
Are you a hacker?
That describes me pretty
Luna,
well.
baby, stop
Does it
it.
look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give
My
it
boy
a try.
Otcon's about to free the Matrix.
Counting on you.
Luna! Come on, please don't scratch the carpet. I'll lose my deposit. Yeah, Luna's the best little cat. I love her. Yes, baby. Yeah, she's meowing at me. She's going meow. Well, here we go.
Snake, it's me again.
I know. It's so I love the single camera in this game.
I just got
Hacker
past
man.
the 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met
I love
a
how
system
Otacon
I
can
couldn't
hack
bust
literally
into.
anything.
Okay.
Like in Metal Gear Solid 4, he like literally hacks the Patriot's AI and saves the whole fucking world. It's insane. It's just like plot device. It's like the literal Deus Ex Machina. Here we go. I'm on Metal Gear Rex's giant metal dick. Right. I think we have to climb over it. Luna, you're not going to settle down, are you? Well, here we go.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great.
Yes,
So
babe.
what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile.
Come on.
It
Sit
doesn't
here.
use fuel,
Come
so
on.
it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
There we go. Come on, sit
Pretty
down.
sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Luna, you're putting your
That
big
makes
bum bum
sense.
on the
But
camera.
unlike a
Stop
missile,
it.
the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
Do you want to sit
An
down?
invisible nuclear warhead.
Do you want to sit down, baby?
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Come on,
We
baby.
learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from
The
a political
ultimate
point of
weapon.
view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Oh, you
If word
smell a
of this
bit,
got
Luna.
out,
Come
It
on.
could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Lol. On
Did
the day
you
on the
know
day
this,
Trump's court
I'm
hearing is
sorry.
happening.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
What's happening with that? I know they're voting on whether
This
to
new
charge
nuclear
Trump at the
weapon,
moment.
It's never actually been tested.
Long shot. Let's hope that
Only
fucker gets
simulated.
charged.
You mean they ran a computer model?
I think it was pretty crazy that Mitt Romney was like coming out and like saying that Trump like abused his power and should be impeached. It's like wild considering the rest of the Republican
What were
Party
the
are all
results of
backing
the
him.
exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for.
I just hope
but
more of
I
them follow
can't
suit,
find
but
the
it's
data
unlikely.
anywhere on this
Considering they
list.
had no fucking evidence or witnesses in the trial.
That would be carefully
Bruh.
recorded.
It was.
And fucking Mayor
President
Pete
Baker
won
gave
the...
me an optical
We didn't
disc
win,
with
but
all
you know,
the
he did
test
well
data.
in the
What?
Iowa primary,
You
so...
still have it?
The world's political situation looks a bit bleaker.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Nothing's gonna happen, yeah, I know. It would have to be a miracle, an absolute miracle for anything to happen with that, but one can hope. It just really sucks that even like with the first primary caucus, but like there's like electioneering and vote tampering and all this insane stuff happening already. It's just like, oh my god, there's absolutely no way the establishment's gonna let anyone real win. It's gonna be a rat-faced shill like fucking Mayor Pete against Donald Trump, please. I cannot believe that he donated to the company that developed the app for the caucus. It's so
you find
corrupt,
it? No.
so wrong.
I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
The story's so brilliant,
He's
this
just looking
game.
to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Okay, let's keep going. Oh! Oh, what? Damn! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Jesus Christ! Let's get my ration equipped. Jesus. H. It's just a box. It's just a box. Damn it. Oh, come on! This game! I thought he said there were no guards. Almost there. Oh, we're still jamming. I still can't see. God damn it. So I like how the game gives you this amazing radar and then just takes it away for half the game. Alright, we're almost there. Bruh. Don't know why my boy didn't just toss a grenade in there right now.
Disengage the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington.
Whoops, pixels.
It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
That we mean business.
Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders.
Lol.
Yes. The president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well.
I mean, $1 billion isn't that much. Come on,
Fox
Luna.
guy. It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected.
Come on,
because he
baby,
wore a
stop
mask.
it.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox died. We're still
Oh, my chair's so
experimental,
uncomfortable.
and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
I still haven't got a new one yet, bruh. It's like a lawn chair that was left in my
Have
house
you
when I
heard from
moved
your
in.
friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
Dude, it senses India.
He
What?
still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear.
Come on, baby,
He said
stop
we can
it.
talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted.
That's wild.
Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Come on, Luna.
Their
Stop it.
regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a
I know,
politician.
she meows
He's the
all
one
the
who
time.
gets the high.
I have a noise gate on the microphone so it doesn't pick a lot of them up, but she's always, because she wants attention. Despite the fact that I cuddle her like all
We
day.
could put up quite a resistance here.
She gets
Since
so
Reds is
much
done,
attention. She's the
genome
most well cared
soldiers'
for cat in the whole
brainwashing
world,
stuff
aren't you,
to wear
baby?
off. I'm worried.
Rosie's
about
like
that.
still very affectionate, but she's way
Plans
more
of
like a
the
normal
Russians
cat.
will
Like
boost
she's way
that
more
as
chill.
well.
But Luna needs constant attention,
We're
like
not
24
going
hours a day.
We're going to dig
Like she
in
sleeps
here.
with me in my bed
Still
every night. She
escaping.
can't be away from me,
We've
can
got
you,
the most
baby?
powerful weapon ever made,
poor
and we're
thing.
about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
Especially like she sleeps usually from about 6 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, or whenever I'm streaming. She's like, "Oh, it's time to wake up and annoy James."
Invisible to radar, and on top of
Good
that,
girl.
this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place outer heaven.
Ooh.
Big boss's dream.
But boss,
Yeah, no, the whole point of the
I'm
game's the
worried
story.
about
I
the
ain't
code
skipping
being
nothing, bro.
overwritten.
That would ruin
The
it.
code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
Even when I was like 8 and I played this game for the first time, I watched all of it because I was like, this is great, I'm not skipping this.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl. She's alive.
Oh, that's cute. I remember when I was in London, I couldn't have a cat because I lived in a flat. But there was always those local cats that I went and played with and gave lots of affection to.
Great job.
I remember there was like a stray cat that just came in my house one day, and I was just like, alright, I've got a cat for the day. I had to let him back out after an hour or so.
You see, the override system that the president was
Oh,
talking
she's so
about
cute. I love having
can
cats.
also be
It's
used
the
to
best
input
thing in the whole
detonation
world.
codes.
Gives me purpose.
If
I
you
know, he
insert
could have
the
just chucked a
keys when
grenade
the
in there and
warhead
gone
is
home, but
active,
no.
You deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
Now we have to just go and
The
backtrack.
card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Like the T1000.
It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah.
Come on, Luna, stop
The
it,
card
baby.
key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1.
Come on, sit down, baby.
Clever.
Oh, you're caught in all the cables,
Can
Luna.
you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should
Those look
be a
like some
symbol on
chunky
each
ass
screen.
Lenovo's.
Each symbol
Didn't have MacBooks
corresponds
back
to a
then, did they?
different key.
In 2005, when this
Input
game's
the
set.
keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it.
That's why there's
First, I
Lava
change
World
the
and
shape
Ice
of the cards,
World.
And then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system.
Lenovo laptop for nuclear facilities word. Those things are real. Why are they so expensive? I don't understand. Oh.
Damn.
Lol. There goes the key.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake, this is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Let's go. Yeah, I wonder what laptops terrorists use. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh. 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 More just like random shooting people. Alright, let's get going. The ThinkPad, I know. It's so funny how they still have them. Like, I remember, like, my dad had work laptops when I was a kid that he'd bring home from work and I'd use to play games on. And I always remember getting those. And they had that little funny... I actually like the Lenovo mouse. I think it's actually pretty cool. Like, it's better than, like, most standard trackpads that are just fucking garbage. But it's funny how they still have them on there. You lost the red knob thing on the Lenovo laptop, word. I know. All the details in this game are just so fantastic. It's a brilliant, brilliant, lovely game. I remember they were green originally. I remember the ones I had as a kid were green. on Lenovo laptops, they have that little red blob in the middle of the keyboard that you use for the mouse. I remember playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon and shit on those laptops. It's great. Oh, doo-doo water. Okay, right. Do I have? I got the gas mask, but I haven't got anything to. All right, I gotta go. I can't remember where the thing is. I'm just gonna have to hold my rations and hope it doesn't kill me too much. Well, there's a ration. That'll help. Sock and bullets, nice. I know you see it in the water, there's like a reflection, it shimmers. Oh, FAMAS bullets, nice. Oh, Palki! Nice. It was the room temperature Lenovo, the red ones are the hot ones, word. You have to get the blue Lenovo. To activate Roller Coaster Tycoon, you need the 3 mouses. But it can only be activated once. Oh my god. This is just a reason to make you backtrack so that makes the game longer. Corsair 100R, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's a computer. Or like, aren't Corsair like computer parts or something like that? Do they make fans? I'm not familiar. I'm not too technical with my computer parts. I mean, my PC was a pre-built. I claim no credit. They're gonna be bad men here. Oh yeah, there's guards. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Whoa, come on. Right, we're almost there. Okay. I should probably eat a ration now. I need to put the gas mask on because we're about to get gassed. Okay, let's go. Fans, cases, RAMs, PSUs. Oh, word. Yeah, I don't have any of their parts on my computer, and I've never used them, so I wouldn't really know. I don't know that much about brands, to be honest. Like I said, my computer was a pre-built. I didn't do anything. Overclockers UK did a wonderful job. They were great, actually. By the way, they were like only a tiny bit more expensive than buying all the parts yourself. Yeah, it was super easy to use. I was really happy with their aftercare and support as well. I had some problems when I got my PC the first time, and they were really helpful. Got it fixed and shipped back to me in like 2 days.
Freeze the key.
Freeze the key. Okay, let's get out of here. Right, so now I have to go trudge all the way back. This is somewhat egregious, but whatever. Oh, there's the guard, fuck. Was he on the floor? Yeah, he's on the floor. Rip that guy. Dun 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 dun. Come on, climb up the ladder, you bonehead. Yeah, I mean, I don't know a huge amount. I've only really like properly learned. I mean, this is the first PC I've owned like in my entire life. I've only ever had like crappy laptops before this, so I've only in like the last year learned, and I only know a basic bit. But I don't know enough to specify between brands, other than like Intel and Nvidia. That's pretty much it. That's my extent of computer knowledge. There's the ladder. Here we go. I definitely knew I wanted an Nvidia graphics card and an Intel processor when I got this computer. I didn't want an AMD or whatever the other one is. Yeah, I knew I wanted like a GTX. I knew I wanted like a 1080 or a 2070, something powerful. And I was very lucky I had the budget at the time to get it as well. I love this computer. This computer is like the best thing ever. I love it. It's so nice turning it on and knowing that I can do literally whatever I want with it. Like, I can run Premiere Pro, I can run Ableton, I can run any game I want on the highest settings. It's so cool. I'm really blessed to have this computer, and I'm very grateful to have it. A lot of hard work paid for it though, so I'm glad. I'm glad it was so easy and using it so easy as well. Like I said, overclockers were really awesome. They did such... Oh no! Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake, game just crashed. Fine. Oh, I can't believe how stupid I was. Alright, let's load that back up again. Ree! You forgot about AMD, that's the one. How far back did it take me? Oh. Oh, I haven't even got the PAL key. Ree! Rip. Ripperonis. Oh my god. But yeah, I knew I was lucky enough when I was getting this computer. I knew I could get really top of the line, so I'm very glad I got to get top of the line. I'm very happy with everything I got. Only thing I wish I'd done differently was I wish I got a terabyte SSD card rather than a 256 one. I didn't realise how important that would be at the time, and it really wasn't much more to get the terabyte one, so I wish I'd done that. I think there's more gubbins around here, I'll just go pick those up. Because if I had the thermal goggles, can I see? No, you can't. Let's put the ration back. Oh my god, bomb! Whee! Get rid of that. Woo! That was a close one. Snake, get that bomb out of your gear. Alright, let's just eat your ration so I don't... I had some thoughts about what I was making tomorrow. One thing I wanted to make was I can't remember who it was I was talking to. They were telling me about, because I'm a aficionado of chocolate bars. They had a chocolate bar that was like a Coca-Cola gummy, but covered in chocolate, and I was like, oh, that sounds really good. And so I was thinking about like how I could maybe recreate that. And I was thinking, what if I made like Turkish Delight, but instead of making it rose flavored, it was flavored with Coca-Cola. And so I just did a test today trying to make Coca-Cola Turkish Delight, but it didn't really work because what I did was, instead of, when you make Turkish Delight, you add water. It's sugar, water, and corn flour. And I just replaced the water for Coca-Cola, and I then took some of the sugar out to balance it with the sugar in the Coca-Cola. But when you cook it, it kind of tastes not very nice. It just kind of doesn't taste right. It doesn't taste like Coca-Cola anymore. So I tried that. That didn't really work. So I won't make that. I want to make some desserts tomorrow. I was thinking I could make some really simple, like good pasta. Like, pasta's really easy. It's one of those things that everyone knows how to make, but it's like it's really not much more difficult to make pasta really, really nice. So I could do some real fine pasta tomorrow. And I wanted to make like a little dessert as well. So that might be it, though. I still don't know yet. I can always go shopping in the morning. Was I high? No. It sounded really good though. Like Coca-Cola Turkish Delight with chocolate on the outside. Oh, it sounds delicious. Bruh, I can't even do this again. I had actually in Iceland one of the best chocolate bars I ever had. It was called Banana Stong, and it was like one of those like fondant bananas covered in chocolate, and they were really tiny and it was really cheap. They were delicious. I want like a whole box of them. Oh my god, the cat's back. Hello, baby. Hello, Luna. Meow. That's right. Meow. Oh my god. But yeah. That would be a major vibe. I could just run past this guy. Oh no. Ree! Serpentine! Dun 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 dun! Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, Christopher. Yeah, no, I can cook. I worked as, before I was a musician, I worked as a chef for like 10 years. I can cook. I can cook pretty damn well. The blue pasta video was a joke. Wine gums, you know what? I actually like wine gums. I don't eat them I mean, I haven't had wine gums probably in years, but I actually dig them. I think they're pretty good. Hi, Victor. He connected with the uni Wi-Fi. Nice. Cool. Hope you're having a good day in university. Hope you're studying hard. What are you studying, by the way? I hope it's going well. I think you've already told me, but sorry if I've forgotten. But yeah, no, I love cooking. I take cooking very seriously. I'm very proud of my cooking abilities. Like, I wish working in a kitchen wasn't so bad. Like, working in a kitchen is such a horrible environment. How did I die? What did I do that made me die? I can't remember. Let's hope not to make that same mistake again. Blue Pasta was the first one I saw, vibe. Yeah, Blue Pasta was just purely comedy. Because I made that, it was like literally the first day of tour when I made that. I just did it for the... We had this really nice Airbnb in Chicago, so oh yeah, the traps. We had this really nice Airbnb in Chicago, and I was just like, I want to make this... Because I had the idea on the flight about making Boys Who Can Cook photos, the Instagram page, into like recipes. So I have to stay here for 5 minutes until it freezes. I was like, first day of tour, I was like, fuck it, let's go. And I'm boiling Powerade in this really nice Airbnb, and the whole apartment stinks of like blue Powerade. And then, like, the rest of the band had an interview that morning, so they got up and they're like, James, why does the fucking Airbnb smell like blue raspberry Powerade? I'm like, I'm making a meme. And then I was sitting there with the footage on my phone at dinner with like the polyvinyl, like the heads of polyvinyl. Like the next day, and I'm showing them the video I've been making this fucked up blue pasta. It was just like, oh my god. And they're all like laughing their asses off. I'm showing like Matt from Polyvinyl like my blue Powerade pasta video. I'm just like, what has my life become? Trapdoor, oh my god. Yeah, I would have loved to have done more videos like that, but I don't know. I'm still like deciding how I want my formats to be. So it's still blue. I've got to hang out here for a bit.
You've got to lower that card key's temperature. Find someplace cold.
See what my boy Arkan says.
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere.
Lol.
But you're close to the warehouse where you...
Oh, baby!
Right? That place is right in the middle of the permafrost layer.
Permafrost. Next up's Monster Energy Alfredo. God, that would be so rank.
Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed...
Alright, enough of that weeb. Oh my god, look at this cat. Like, I joke, but the cat really does run my life. Yeah, I just gotta wait here for a minute or so. The cat's just walking across. She's like in front of one of my monitors. Come on. Come on, you big donk. You know what? You know what, Calvin? It didn't even taste bad. That was the thing. Like, the worst thing about it was the pasta was... Oh, here we go. It's done. The worst thing about it was I had to overcook the pasta to make it turn green. Apart from that, it was like... I don't know if you ever had, but there are certain like desserts that are like use pasta and like a sweet pasta-based dessert. It was just sweet, like fruity pasta, and it made the house smell like jam. That was the thing. Like boiling the Powerade made it smell like jam. Oh, I need to throw a chaff grenade. That was the only thing. It made my house smell like jam. But yeah, it didn't even taste that bad. Like, if you don't overcook the pasta, it probably is fine. It's just, like, sweet. Big donk sociopath. Oh, I'm sorry, Victor. I hope you have a good day. I hope you study hard. But it was pretty damn funny. And I've seen a similar one on Boys Who Can Cook, where they take cauliflower and put it in green Powerade, and they're like, this is how broccoli's made, and it comes out bright green. It's so cursed. Oh my god, so funny. Yeah, I still have that video where I made a bunch of weird fucked up 70s foods like mayonnaise cake and onion ice cream. I just never finished editing it. Editing it got like too stressful, so I just left it alone. And again, I'm still like not sure about what video formats and stuff I want to do. I'm working on a video tomorrow. I have a cool idea for something. The thing is, it's like I'd love to be able to make like 1 or 2 videos a week that were like easy and didn't take me 8,000 years to make. Cause it's like all the videos I end up making are like too high concept, and then they like take too long, and then it's like no one wants to watch like a weird 20-minute video. It might be like good, but it's just like I'd love to get like a really super digestible, easy to make format. That's what I'm still working on for videos. Blurst cooking stream. Oh my god, Christopher, that would be funny. That would be a good one. Although I like showing off on my cooking streams, so right, here we go. Here we go. But the thing is, then I have to eat the food, and that's no fun at all. I could do like blessed and cursed, so it was like when I made, I don't know if anyone saw on Discord, I made a cheeseburger pizza. It was like a deep, like a Detroit style pizza with a big hamburger patty in the middle, and it was actually really good.
Okay.
I can make something like monstrous like that.
Next comes pal number 3.
I was actually impressed how not horrible that was. Right, I gotta go back to the lava world now. All this backtracking, bro, just to pad the game out. I wish I could skip this. Back we go again. Back past the security guard again. Good thing I got lots of stun grenades. That poor one security guard keeps getting blown up by me every 2 seconds. Oh my god. But yeah, maybe I could think about something that was like blessed and cursed at the same time I could make on cooking streams. But then it would like end up like epic meal time, and I don't know if that's cool. I saw a couple days ago that Cody Co did a video where he made like, I actually don't like him, but he made a video where he did like a giant sandwich, and I was like, this is just kind of like epic meal time but lamer. And I had to think about something interesting that wasn't just like obnoxious. Something that actually tasted good as well. Like the cheeseburger pizza was actually lit. Cheeseburger. That's pretty fucking funny. I've been to JFK Airport and I haven't seen that. When I was at JFK Airport, I just got McDonald's. It was my last day in America, and I wanted to finish it with McNuggies. Right. Okay. Let's watch out for the. I need chaff grenades again. Watch out for the trapdoors. I love how Snake runs like this, holding the grenade. Cheeseburger, that's pretty funny. Is that like Chiba cheeseburgers? Because that would be pretty funny. I remember when I was, someone's definitely made like the CBD burger. Didn't Burger King do like a CBD Whopper? That's so fucking rank. That's like the dumbest thing I've seen in my entire life. Less blessed, more grassy ragazzi. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's security guards here now. Rip. Grazie ragazzi, Forza Ferrari. I'm not a Sebastian Vettel fan. Sebastian Vettel sucks. He's like one of my least favourite F1 drivers. Alright, here goes. Time to go back up. Food highlights to me in the US were In-N-Out, all Mexican food, because real Mexican food doesn't exist in the UK, so proper Mexican food in West Coast and South of America and in Mexico were absolutely incredible. In-N-Out is fantastic. Random diner breakfasts that were like $6 and had enough food to kill 3 men. Other than that, like everything was like really good and really bad at the same time. There were a lot of like, I had a lot of really good like pies at diners and stuff like that. Lots of really lovely like hash browns and eggs and breakfasts. Carlos Sainz is really cool. I dig him. I'm really happy for him because I'm really happy how he did last season, because since the wider cars came out in 2017, he's not done very well.
Snake, it's about
He was excellent last season, so I really like him. I think he does very well at McLaren.
Turn your monitor off.
I've heard he's tipped to drive for Ferrari actually in 2021, so that's very interesting.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
Although Lando's my boy, I love Lando.
A friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon. An assassination weapon?
Hang on, my boilers.
Snake,
Make it
have
noise.
you ever heard of something called fox dye? No. Fox dye.
Behind the
Liquid in
green
ovens
screen.
we're talking about it. Yeah. It's some kind of virus
Invisibility
that
cloak.
targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
Should I pick a
what are you
cheeseburger
trying
to
to
Discord
say?
word? I'll get that up now because it's
too
dialogue.
Similar. What is? The
Yeah,
cause
I
of
like
death.
Carlos Sainz a lot.
Didn't the arms
I love
dead
Max
president
Verstappen and
the
Charlotte
darker
Leclerc too. I
chief,
think they're awesome.
decoy octopus
Cheeseburger.
die of something that looked
For
like
anyone not
attack?
on Discord, oh, it's reversed. Here's
Well,
cheeseburger.
Apparently, fox dye.
Lando's a
kills
sim
the
racer, so
victims
he's my guy,
by
you know, and he's just really funny and down to
simulating a heart
earth, and he's a really good driver too.
attack. No, you're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
I'm talking over the story.
Try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection? Nanomachines. She was in the
Nanomachines,
best position to
son.
have done it, but I don't know what her motive was. Does the Colonel know? I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her. Okay, I'll ask him myself.
Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's
Oh,
true.
GTA 5.
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah, I like how it's fascinating how as soon as Alonso left, McLaren all of a sudden started to get their shit together. I really like Fernando Alonso. I think he's an incredible driver, but his personality is so toxic. Like, I found out about how in the Spygate scandal in 2007, he literally blackmailed McLaren to try and demote Lewis Hamilton to second driver. Oh my god. And he blackmailed them with threatening to go public with the information he had on the spying, and it's so fucked. I don't know why he needs to do stuff like that, because he's so good. I don't know why he needs to be so awful all the time. Like, I saw how this week Honda vetoed putting him in Andretti in the Indy 500 this year because of how Alonso was such bad PR for Honda when he drove for them, and it's just like he's 40 years old. He's been in top tier motorsport for 20 years. How does that guy not understand that acting that way is not going to help his career? Oh, that's really, really funny. Yeah, I mean, I've known about Lando for a long time, through his motorsport and through sim racing, and I'm really happy he's in F1. I love Lando. I think he's awesome. But yeah, it's such a shame about Alonso. How he's let his stupid personality, and he's been guided by idiots like Flavio Briatore, when he doesn't need to, because he's brilliant. He's one of the best of all time, and you know, he could have won so many more championships if he hadn't just screwed his own career up by being an idiot. I'd love to see him back in F1 though. I'd love to see him in a top drive. I'd love to see him fighting for wins and podiums, but I'm doubtful if it's ever going to happen again. I think I would put 20 quid down on this now. I reckon he's going to come back and he's going to drive for Renault in 2021. I reckon Ricciardo is going to leave. Ricciardo's going to leave Renault and go to McLaren. Carlos Sainz is going to Ferrari, and Fernando Alonso is coming back to Renault. That's my prediction for 2021. Highly unlikely, but I reckon it's going to happen. Because Alonso's been doing a lot of talking about how, I'm going to come back to F1 in 2021. In another Honda V6 and it failed, lol. What's going on? Oh, here we go, I'm in the foundry area. Now I need to just hide here for a bit. He really can, that's the thing, he really can. I remember when he almost took... He got some really good results out of those garbage McLaren Hondas in like 2016. Oh, shit. Good thing I saved! Oh, good thing I saved! I want to get that ration. Oh, for fuck's sake! How much health do I even have? I've got like... can you even get that? Oh! Imagine doing this that quick load. Ah! This is so cursed. Okay. Yes, okay, we did it. Right, quick save. But yeah, that's the thing with Alonso. He can do that. And he can put a P3 car in P1, you know. He is that good. But unfortunately, he's got a P20 personality. Oh, there's some goodies over there. I wonder what that is. Get the goggles. I don't know how to get over there. How do I zoom in? Here we go. What is that? Oh, I can't read it. Okay. I'll just hang here so the PAL key's ready. Oh, it's good to go. Right, it's red. Okay, now I have to run. Run. But I would love to see Alonso come back to F1, or I'd love to see him. I mean, it's not going to happen, but I'd love to see him win the Indy 500 and do the Triple Crown. I think that'd be awesome. Come on. Oh, you're back again, aren't you, Luna? I do think he's a fantastic driver, and I think he's underrepresented statistically compared to how good he actually is. I definitely think he should have won in 2010 or 2012. And he could have won 2007, 2008 if he hadn't screwed himself over. The thing that Sebastian Vettel has 4 world titles and Alonso has 2 is depressing. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I think Kubica's Kubica was a fantastic driver. I mean, I've been an F1 fan my whole life, and I remember, oh shit, I remember Kubica's initial stint in F1, and I was always a fan of him. I thought he was excellent. I thought he was really good in 2008, 2010. He could have won the championship in 2008 and 2010 if he had a better car underneath him. I think it's really tragic and really sad what happened to him. But unfortunately, I think he was just out the sport for too long to make a successful return. I mean, it's bad he came back to Williams, who were in such a state, but I think he was... I also think George Russell is very good. I think he was utterly outdone by George Russell, and I think Kubica's spent too long out the sport. I don't think his injury prevents him from being a good driver. I think he was just... Anyone who's out the sport for 7 years is just not going to be like, it was such a different era when he drove, and it's like the V6 hybrid engines now, the cars are a lot longer, they're a lot wider, they have a lot more downforce, a lot more mechanical grip, a lot more power. I just think he was out the sport for too long. I think he's a great guy though, and I'm really happy he got to come back. It was just a shame that he wasn't given a proper go at it.
Snake,
well, here we go.
Can you hear me? It's Naomi.
But I loved him back in the day. I thought he was brilliant.
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different...
And I think it's one of the best sporting comeback stories of all time, that he, after a life-threating injury and permanent damage to his body, he came back to the sport. I think it's awesome. It's like almost on a par with Niki Lauda. Here we go.
I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like.
Exposition.
I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around.
Sorry.
That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
The sad music.
I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother, and him.
I think I said it before, but I love how...
Yes.
Boss. I love how every English character in this game is evil. Like Zero, Liquid, Naomi.
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me.
I love this music, it's so brilliant.
Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he?
YouTube apology video music, lol.
Yes.
I love how Big
brought
Boss
us
has
this
such an
land
incredible
of freedom.
backstory.
This America.
And I love how the like Metal Gear Solid
Then he and
5
my brother went back
tied
to
in with
Africa
all
to
the stuff that's
continue
going
the
on
war.
now. Like 20 years between the games, and Kojima tied it all together so well. I mean, even the like
You
Metal Gear
killed
games
my
in MSX.
benefactor and sent my
I
brother
love how
home a
many like
cripple.
areas of the plot that game filled in.
I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Oh, I'm not a Lance Stroll fan at all.
Yes.
I really, really don't
I
like him.
waited
I think he's
two
not a good driver
years.
at all.
To kill
And
me?
I really hate
Is
how
that all you cared
his
about?
dad just literally bought
Yes.
the team
That's right.
to put him in the sport. It's kind of
You were
a
all
disgrace
I
to the
thought
sport,
about
really.
For 2 long years.
I think the
Some
only
kind of
reason his
twisted
race
obsession.
pace is good is because his qualifying pace is so fucking bad. It's like, oh, Lance Stroll makes up the most
Not
places on
exactly.
P1. That's because he always
I
qualifies
was
like in
partly wrong
16th.
about you.
What about
Like, you
liquidating the
compare him to,
others?
like, Sergio Perez is a good driver.
I'll have
You
my
compare him to
revenge on them
Sergio Perez,
too.
it's embarrassing how worse he
Naomi,
is.
You didn't kill that
And it's his,
doctor,
it's like his
did you?
4th year in the
One that
sport
used
or
great
something. He needs to
phosphorus
be
genome
better than he
experiments.
is.
Dr. Clark?
Why are we still here
No.
exactly?
That was my brother.
But yeah, no,
Afterwards,
I'm
I
not a
called
Lance
his
Stroll
bluff
fan
and
at all.
helped him hide out.
And I think he's just rude
So that
and
means
douchey and boring, and he has no
I need a great
personality. I think his dad's a
Come
douchebag
here
too.
to kill me?
But they're bringing Aston Martin back to F1,
He
so
just came here to
can't be
fight
that
you.
bad. I
wasn't
wish,
told
like,
before,
his
but
dad
now I
bought the
think
team
I
and turned it into
understand.
Aston Martin, but just got rid of Lance
I finally
Stroll.
fell for you.
I hope he gets
That's all
bored
you
and leaves
thought.
F1 and goes on to do
I'm
something
sure
else
of it.
stupid.
Fox. No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills.
Checo's
only
great.
specific
I've always liked him.
people.
I've always thought he was a really good driver,
First, it
his whole
infects the
career.
macrophages in the victim's body.
And
Fox Die
he's got a
contains
really good
smart
attitude.
enzymes
He
created
like
through
he's a
protein
pay driver.
engineering.
He brings
The
sponsorship, but
program
he's actually
can
good.
respond
So
to
it's like,
specific genetic patterns in the
you know, he
cells.
used money to get his foot into the sport, but I think he's more than justified
Right.
throughout his whole career
They
that he's good enough to be in the
respond by
sport.
becoming active and using the macrophages, they begin creating
I know he
TNF
does a lot of good
epsilon.
stuff in Mexico too, so I'm a big fan of
It's a
Checo.
type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF epsilon is carried along the bloodstream.
You know what? I don't really agree. I know he did like well in Formula 3 and stuff like that, but it's like that only goes so far. Like, you look at some drivers who have really impressive junior careers, and then they make it to F1 and they just don't stand out. But you look at who they're racing against, like he's not beating anyone good in Formula 3. And I think he's been really bad since he came to F1. He's like had 3 full seasons, and I don't think I've really seen him be impressive apart from like some lucky results. But I think week to week he's generally very poor. Like, he qualifies badly. He's okay. Like, he stays out of trouble during races, but I don't think he has any
I
pace.
still have a job to do.
And also, I think any of his perceived success has just been bolstered by money. Like, I think he's a utterly average driver, but because he's always had the best machinery, the best teams, and the most money put behind him, it's meant that he's been successful up until F1. But unfortunately, you can't buy your way to the top of F1. You can buy your way into F1, but not to the top of it.
No, that's not the whole truth.
I mean, he's better than Max Chilton.
The real thing I wanted to
But
tell
I don't.
you was,
Yeah, but if he's
Snake,
not good, like if he didn't have money, he wouldn't be in F1. If his dad wasn't a literal billionaire who owned his team, he wouldn't be in the sport.
Naomi.
Could be used to cure cancer. Yeah, the virus is deadly.
Unauthorized transmissions.
Ooh.
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox
Yeah,
Die was
Leclerc
part
is
of
very
this
special.
operation?
Leclerc is an
Colonel,
incredible
let me
driver.
talk to her.
I won't.
He's definitely going to be
She's
definitely going to be a
under arrest.
multiple world champion
Colonel,
at some point.
You double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is
Definitely
to
considering
stop
like
Metal Gear.
Leclerc went from
Okay,
one
Snake.
season absolutely dominating GP3, and then the very next season he went to F2 and absolutely destroyed F2, and then his very first season in F1 he was incredible. Despite driving for Sauber, he did really well. And then in his second season, Ferrari, like his second race, he's like leading and like beating everyone, only to be let down by his car. See, the thing is, like, if you're gonna like boss junior categories and come into F1, if you don't come in, like, if you're F2 champion and you come into F1 and you aren't like Charles Leclerc, you have no reason to be there. Like Stoffel Van Dorn, Jolyon Palmer, all these drivers that won F2 and were then crap in F1, it's like you have to destroy. Like Charles Leclerc was so much better than every other driver in F2, and that's why he's cut out for F1. If you win F2 in your 4th season by like 5 points, you're not good enough to be in F1. That's just like with Jolyon Palmer. The only reason he made it to the only reason he won GP2 was because all the other good drivers had already won it and left the series. Like by the time he won it, nobody good was left in the field. I do think it's very, very telling. If you are successful in F2 but not in F1, I think it's because you're a bad driver. Ah, oh, damn, son. Alright, let's go. Time to put that final PAL key in. But yeah, I'm definitely like, I'm quite harsh on F1 drivers. I don't give them any bullshit, especially if they shouldn't be there. Like for example, Jolyon Palmer, he shouldn't have been in F1, and I have no problem with being really critical of drivers like him, because it's like such a, you have to be so privileged to make it to that sport, and it's like if you're there just because your dad, like Jolyon Palmer's dad owns like almost all of British motorsport. It's insane. So if you're going to make it to F1 purely on your money and with limited ability, I'm going to rip into you. Yeah, I don't like Ferrari either, but I think Leclerc is brilliant, and he's going to be at Ferrari for a long time, so I got no beef with that. To be honest, if Ferrari got rid of Vettel, it would do a lot for my opinion of them. To be fair, I don't really like any of the big three teams. I think they're all varying degrees of evil. I'm pissed off. Just when I was starting to like Red Bull again, they went and fucking did a press opportunity with Boris Johnson, so I'm like, Red Bull can absolutely suck it. I think Red Bull Spice can fucking go do one as well. Yeah, definitely. Well, I say Force India, Racing Point are definitely my team. I've always liked them. When they were Force India, anyway. And McLaren are really cool at the moment as well. I think they've been doing great. I would love to see Renault do well, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Renault are a mess. Oh, hang on, PAL key. Alright, here we go. Finally done all this stupid backtracking. Can finally continue with the game. Oh yeah.
No, why?
Activated.
I deactivated it.
I deactivated it. Rip.
Thank you, Snake.
Here we go. This is
Now
the
the
best twist
detonation
ever.
code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key. And even
I do
activated
know.
the
I know
Vulcan
VJ Miller
Force
did some
too.
really bad shit, but I like the
Really
team.
must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by
Oh, it's
yourself,
so good.
did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine. To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
I just think it's silly.
That's not Master Miller.
I think the tone of the game is really weird. I think the plot's not very good. I don't like the focus of it. I think it's just, it strays too far from the source material, and it's just a bunch of nonsense, and it's too much. It's too much about nanomachines and bullshit, and the whole PMC thing's kind of bad, and it's too long, and it's too kind of cringy. Just considering the rest of the games in this, like the main series games, are so good, I just think it's just not as good, and it's too long. Oh, it's so good. The twist is so good.
Served your purpose.
Liquid.
You may die now.
Right, gas mask time. Glad I picked that up. Ah. Dun 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 dun. Right, let's call my boy Odicon. But yeah, 4 is just like plodding. For me, the canon ends at Metal Gear Solid 2.
Open the security lock here.
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
And I just don't like the world in Metal Gear Solid 4. It's too mecha. It's too like mech. It's too anime. It's too kind of like. It doesn't seem believable. Like in like MGS 1 and 2, it feels a bit believable.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Come on, boy. Let's do it. Hey, nice. Oh my god, there he goes. Spooked. But yeah, considering like 1, 2, 3, and 5, I think are absolutely incredible. I think 4 is just like, meh. Oh, I have to go this way.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
2 is the best one, absolutely. 2 and 3 are both like incredible. Incredible. 2 is my favorite game ever. I can't wait to play it after we finish this.
The boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right.
Oh, it's so weird when the textures work and when they don't.
Retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with
Word.
the bodies
5's
of
kind of
human
broken, but I
soldiers.
think the story
From the
makes
beginning,
up for it.
Pentagon was just
The story in
using
5
you
is
as a vector
absolutely
to
incredible.
spread Fox
And I love how it ties
Fox
everything
died.
together as well.
It can't be.
How it brings you right
Telling
back
me
to the
Naomi
start.
was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter
Like that clip of Venom at the end with the
controls
Outer Heaven uniform on, it's just so perfect.
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon.
Mm.
He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder...
Yeah, if the rest of them weren't so good, Metal Gear Solid 4 would rate better in my opinion, but it's just because the rest of them are so brilliant.
But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
It's a lot of
Anyway,
exposition from
it
this
might
point
prove
out.
to be
Not much
unnecessary.
gameplay.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact
We
with
might
all
be able
of
to
us,
finish the game
so
today.
We must have
Possibly.
all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox.
There's definitely not enough of the game left for a part 4, so we might be finishing it today.
Carrier were apparently unaffected.
Carrier boy.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the
You
flawed
took my
recessive
life!
genes.
Ow, fuck.
Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason
boss.
I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
Sorry about the creaking chair.
I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you.
Yeah, I know. It's a really bad way of like telling rather than showing, but I know they just had to cut, like Konami just fucked the game over so much. To be honest though, I can deal with that. That's fine for me. I can make an exception for that. If I have to find out about that incredible plot through listening to these stupid cassettes, then I don't mind.
Now I'll have my revenge. You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with
And I just think the whole story of a Venom Snake is incredible.
stole my chance for revenge.
And it's like the whole reason that entire character exists is because of a plot hole from an MSX game made 30 years earlier.
You're just like Naomi.
Yeah, there is a lot of grinding in that game. It's kind of more like, oh shit. It's more like a Far Cry game than a Metal Gear Solid game, but I can forgive everything because the plot's so good, you know?
Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon.
Here we go.
Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now,
Yeah, I definitely put the gameplay second to the story in these games.
weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
Here we go. Metal Gear X is like Metal Cog. Yeah, I'm not surprised, damn, that fucking sucks. Fucking asshole. That's the world we live in, sadly. Yeah, Peace Walker is really good. Both the PSP games, I think, are really underrated. Even though Peace Walker has some very creepy hebephilic undertones that I don't like. The whole character of like Paz in that game is very unsettling. Oh word, yeah. For me, like, I can overlook anything bad about that game because the story's so good. Like, 4 is very functional, but I don't like the story as much. Look, it's got a dig! I'm an adult. Alright, here we go. How do I fucking blow this thing up? I can't remember. I think I don't use the stinger. Can't remember. Whoops. How do I do it? I gotta call Otacon. Don't you shoot its legs? Do a Minecraft playthrough, lol. We did do Minecraft on community streams. They were really fun. But it was just getting enough people to turn up each week.
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Here we go.
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
Tie its legs together, word.
No, Rex is designed so it can be controlled manually too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Okay, right, let's go. Whoop. I'm just gonna have to get blown up a load here. Luckily I've got full rations, so I'll be fine. Oh no. Damn it. Bruh. That weirdly didn't do any damage. Oh, fuck, come on. Oh, I'm eating through these rations. There we go. Oh god, I'm getting blown to hell. God, there's not really any way to avoid this. Oh, come on. Come on, shoot! Oh my god. Shh. Might have to die and reload this. Oh, there's just no way. I think if you run closer to it, it can't shoot at you as much. Yeah, that's what you do. Oh, well, apparently not. Fuck. I'm getting my ass whooped. Yeah, damn. Alright. Let's reload and see how far back I was, damn. Oh, for fuck's sake, every time I hit reload, the game crashes. Ree! So good. Oh, cool, we got 8 viewers. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. We're just destroying Metal Gear. If you're enjoying the stream, give it a like. If you haven't sub already, you get a cool little notification. You get a little message on screen. Oh shit, am I back here? Oh fuck. Why didn't I save more? Urgh. Sorry about this, everyone. Sorry. Give me a minute and we're back where we are. I'll skip all the dialogue again. Oh, that was so dumb. Urgh. I need to remind myself to save more often. Gotta wait for the stupid PAL card to heat up again. Sorry. It's not very bright of me. Pro streamer. Here I am like, oh, we can finish the game today. Then I'm doing dumb crap like this. Making me backtrack loads. But what's in here? Oh no, hang on. Oh, steamies! I'll leave that. I'll save my health for the fight. Here we go, right, time to go back. Bruh. Never mind, cheat it, Kappa, lol. No, I can defeat Metal Gear. It's not that hard. You just gotta work out what. I mean, I took too much damage at the start. I'm just gonna have to skip all these cutscenes again, which is fine. I'll just quick save when I get down the next time. Yeah, and it's just too much of it's just too mushy and it's too cringy and too much of the plot's silly and too many characters come back that shouldn't be in there. It's like the new Star Wars films. Lol, Kappa. I know, yeah, Raiden's turn into like a mech warrior is really stupid. Like, I canonically think the series ends at 2. That's just my opinion. And I don't like what happened to the world. Oh, go away. I don't like what happened to the world in the game. Like, the world doesn't look joyous in that game, you know? And even after they like also, I know it isn't canon, but Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, like after the whole PMC crisis happened and after the Patriots were destroyed, like that world looks awful. Like that's not what I envisioned the post, you know, the world after like EVA S2, yeah. I know, it's just like it's just not necessary, and there's Solidus is back in there. Like Vamp, come on dude, really? I think it's, yeah. That game exists to like please people. Like, I think that, like, you look at MGS, I mean, even MGS5 has a little bit of this as well. But I think that's more of, like, less Konami's being intrusive. Right, I'm just gonna skip through this. Raiden's like Sasuke, lol. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't fucking save. Sorry, everyone. I'm sorry I'm making us do all this again. I'll just skip through this all. Can I, like, quit this? Yeah, I haven't heard good things about the new Star Wars. From what I've heard about it, I have no interest in seeing it. I saw the first two, and I thought the first one was really good, and I thought the second one was cool, but it was kind of like had a lot of stuff in it that was just unnecessary, and it felt like it felt like a Marvel film, not a Star Wars film. So I was just kind of like, I can't skip all of this in one go, can I? But yeah, I think they've kind of too much Disney, too much fan service, too much interfering. I think they've kind of spoiled it, which is a shame. Like, so it's become to the point where Star Wars is indistinguishable from every other Disney Marvel property. I'm just like, that ain't for me. Excuse me. Yeah, I think definitely with MGS4, like the over sentimentality of it was the problem. Michael Bay movie. Well, yeah, and it's just like, I don't like how there's like too many quips. They tried too hard, like I said before, they tried too hard to make Star Wars funny. Star Wars is fucking hilarious without trying to be funny. Like, Star Wars on its own is really funny. Like, little droids that go wee wee wee, and all the weird monsters, and or like the B-movie like dialogue. Star Wars is funny on its own. They don't need to try and make Star Wars funny, and there's too much, like, for example, in the two that I've seen, half the characters just don't need to fucking be there. It's like when I watched The Last Jedi, like all of the bits that weren't to do with Rey, who's awesome, and Luke and Kylo Ren, who's awesome, were just like all the other characters. Like Poe, I don't give a fuck about him. He's so boring. Like there's so much in the new ones that just don't need to be there. Like Snoke was completely pointless. There was absolutely no need for him to be there. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing as well. And it's just too it's too cutesy as well. Like the little robot that follows you around everywhere and Sunny. It's just like it ain't for me. It ain't. Yeah. Two is definitely, that's the pinnacle for me. But it's fine because because I don't like 4 very much, it doesn't spoil the rest of the series for me. So I can be like, okay, that exists. Some people really like it, but it ain't for me, and that's fine. It doesn't stop me enjoying the rest of the series. I don't play that game, and I don't really consider it canon. Yeah, it's funny that I know that's the thing. Like. That film's funny without even trying to be funny. And even like the humorless prequels are still funny on their own. I know, I remember being in the cinema and just groaning, because I was like, is this like a fucking Joss Whedon film? I was groaning when I saw that. And like in like the first one, it's like, oh, stop taking my hand, blah, 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 and all of like, do I talk or do you say it? Is this the bit where I say it? And I was like, oh, it's so cringy. None of it's necessary. Star Wars is funny on its own. I know, Snoke's whole existence was completely unnecessary. It was just really cringy. But like the good bits in that film were amazing, and like all the scenes with Rey and Kylo Ren and Luke were amazing. But then like all the other stuff in it is just such garbage. Right, here we go. Well, I gotta get through this bullshit again. Sorry we're having to do this again, everyone. I've apologised. Just skipping through this bit to get back where we were, because I didn't save, because I'm an idiot. So I might as well fill up on rations now. I was silly and got my ass whooped by Metal Gear Rex. Excuse me. Come on, Otacon, hurry up.
Come on, hurry up.
That's fine, just because the new Star Wars films are bad doesn't spoil the things I like about Star Wars. Oh, cool, yeah, I haven't been there. I'm sure it's really cool. Oh, there he is, there's Liquid. Liquid. Right, let's finally go back and do this again. Only a slight detour, bruh. I'm kind of doubtful we're going to finish it tonight now. I know there's at least an hour and a half left. I'll just skip this crap again, sorry. I need another drink. After I've just destroyed Metal Gear Rex, I'll go get a drink. Alright, let's skip this box. Alright, here we go. Okie dokie, let's get some rations out. Get the stinger. Let's move a bit closer. Yeah, there's not really any way to avoid those. Okay, now I remember how to beat it. Oh, that's its giant dick laser. Come on! Okay, I got this. Now I've memorized its attacks. Now it's going to be the dick laser. That's more missiles. Oh. Oh, got me. Damn. Oh, the dick laser got me. Damn. Clone Wars final season. Is that a thing? I never watched the Clone Wars series. Come on! Lock on! God damn it. Oh, damn it. Damn it, where is it? Where is it? Come on. Ah! I got the shot off, though. I can't know we're doing it! Yay! Oh, hi, oh, cool, A16. Well, have a good night, bro. I know it's late where you are. Appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me, as always. Appreciate you being here. Oh, god damn it! Whee! I haven't watched The Mandalorian. How is that? I'm opposed to Disney Plus. I think it's evil. There we go. Nice. I think the nostalgia had a lot to do with it, word. I mean, that's fine. Like, nostalgia's not a bad thing at all. I love Metal Gear Solid because I'm nostalgic.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake. Die!
Oh, here we go.
Hurry! Get away! Grey Fox. The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. Aged well.
Bro! So cool. There we go.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I am a prisoner of death.
Monologue
Only
time.
you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her.
I love the plot twist between her and Naomi. It's so good.
I'm the one who killed her parents.
TV show, lots of random stuff, word.
I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I
Brutal.
felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox. From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it. There you are.
I love how while they're fighting a giant mech, they have an emotional discussion about how we killed this girl's parents. While this giant walking nuclear tank is shooting at them.
I'll stop it from moving.
It's so silly, I love it. Did he cut his booty hole off? Oh, it was his arm.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him
Let's go, bro.
In front of you.
I can't do it.
Oh, come on!
I can't do it.
After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive
Can't do it.
nor truly dead. An undying shadow. In a
The mech is very polite during their emotional talks, I know.
I can't do it.
soon it will finally end.
Come on, blow him up!
Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else.
I love how he's stopping so they can just have their conversation.
The only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Rip. F's in chat for Grey Fox.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Right, here we go. More of this bullshit. Here we go. Oh, the giant laser dick got me. Right, I should probably hit save. Mom. Whoops. Oh god, that absolutely just wrecked me. Ah, come on. Woo! Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it for Dale. Rip. Oh, damn. Oh, I've only got one ration left. Come on. Run! Oh, damn it. I'm almost there. Damn. So annoying when it doesn't lock on, it doesn't do any damage. There we go. Did it. Whew! Last ration too.
I'll crush you into dust.
Thank you, Calvin. I made a joke tweet the other day about how when you're on stream and you ask for Fs in chat and people give them to you, it's the best feeling. It's so satisfying. I was like, Fs in chat for Brexit the other day and we got like a whole screen full. It was so funny. Oh my god. I know, it is really funny. It's impressive how many times he can get blown up to and survive. Oh, here we go. This bit's really cool. The fist fight bit. So after this dialogue, I'm just going to pause and I'll go get a drink and go to the toilet real quick. I've been going for 2 hours.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where
Hi, Slopsicle.
warriors like us are
I know, yeah, that's the only good thing Call of Duty ever did, in my opinion. Give us the F meme. Even though they put fucking Kevin Spacey in the game, bruh.
when he was young.
Well, I hope you're having a good day,
The
Mr.
world needed
Slop,
men like us.
as I shall dub you.
We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then
Liquid Snake's like Dave Chappelle saying that comedy's not edgy anymore.
But as long as
It's the same logic.
there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to
Just to
follow
suffer.
your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well,
Because they made me.
I will tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells. With a combination of 20th century analog...
Okay, I love how they said, oh, he was in a coma back then. They engineered that into MGS5 like 15 years later. It's so brilliant. I love how Kojima managed to tie this insane batshit story all together.
Someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder.
So they made Master Chief pretty much.
Even born.
Spartans.
So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
It's like insane how like
Thanks to Father's
deep
DNA,
this game goes.
They were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as
That
ours.
old school computer.
The genome soldiers.
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments!
I love how Snake just repeats everything like in a more dramatic tone.
1991.
He can't do the clover thing with his mouth, lol.
The military secretly
Snake, you can roll your tongue, but I can't.
genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder. then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
Sorry, my microphone cable's caught on
Nature
something.
tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry.
Oh, I'm trying to get the
genome
toilet.
soldiers suffer from the same problem.
I'm like crossing my legs.
Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond.
Bruh. Hi, Rusty. How's it
In
going?
order to break the curse
I always
of
say
my
I'm going to
fate.
protect my genes by killing my identical brother. Alright. I hope you're having a good time, Rusty. I hope you're well.
And to do that,
Appreciate you being here, dude.
first, I will kill you.
So he goes on this monologue, literally about protecting his genes. Is that okay? My identical brother with the exact same
Look
DNA as me,
behind you.
gonna kill you. Meryl.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
Man's really loved him, Gene.
No. It
Word.
seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS
What for?
to bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, P2
You know what? I'm really
bombers
craving a
just lifted off
curry.
the
I
Galena
could
Air Force
smash a
Base.
curry with some onion
They're
bhajis right
carrying
now.
B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed.
Yeah, President Trump will
Tell the
remain in office
Secretary
after
of
surviving
Defense.
historic
The
impeachment trial.
Secretary of Defense
Boo!
heard that Naomi double-crossed us. He's worried about
Man,
Fox
fuck
dying.
them. Fuck Trump.
Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel,
Let's go.
if you do that...
It's okay, Snake.
Meryl.
The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Ooh.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry.
Patriots.
They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What?
Let's go, Rusty. I'll help you out. I'll be your point man.
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Look,
This is the
look at
Secretary
this.
of Defense, Jim Houseman.
This douchebag.
Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
I need to pee so bad, but there's so much exposition in this game. I can't pause.
He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
Right, it's almost PP time.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Shirts off, let's do this.
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine.
Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for those jeans.
Like a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
I love how he just set that up in like 5 minutes while we were unconscious.
If
Well,
you
here
win,
we go.
you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of lull before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
The form the explain Open Kingdom Hearts. Alright, okay. I'm just gonna pee real quick. I'm back in a second. Shirts off right before PP time, you know it, bros. Alright, I'm back in a sec, everyone. Ow! Triple 6, 5, 4, talk! Right, let's do this. Right, gotta beat this. Gotta beat this sissy. Gotta beat his ass. This is such a stupid scene. Oh, he got me, bro. Come on, pull up.
Better hurry. It's going to blow. Nice shot.
This is such a stupid scene.
What's wrong, Snake?
Come on, bro. Come on. New Jersey style, the shirts come off. Almost there, come on.
What's wrong, Snake?
Oh, god damn it. There we go, come on. Ah. CQC on his ass. Oh, he got me, bro. I fell for it. Oh, come on.
You're out of time.
Come on, bro. Let's go. Oh! Come on. Ah, come on. He did that bull charge on me. Come on, I'm almost there. No! It's fine. Quick saved. Oh, and the game crashed. It's all good. Sorry, everyone. ePSXe really needs an update. Good thing I saved. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good time. Appreciate you being here on this Wednesday. Hope you're having a nice day. Appreciate you being here. If you like the stream, give me a like. That helps me out. I really appreciate it. Plan is for cooking stream tomorrow, and we will be revisiting the most cursed game ever, America's Next Top Model on Nintendo Wii on Friday. I'm hoping to do a video tomorrow as well. I did a load of footage capturing for that today, so I'll be... Oh damn, he got me. I'll be editing that and doing all the dialogue and stuff like that tomorrow, so that'll be cool. Ah, come on.
Nice shot.
Oh, it's so annoying. Come on. Haven't got much time left. I managed to waste quite a lot of time. Ugh. Come on. Alright, I'm just going to save spam this because I want to keep dying. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. I was nowhere near you. Top 10 anime fight scenes, I know. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's kicking my ass. Damn, come on. Right, almost there. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna fail. Fuck. Oh no, I fucked it. Come on, pull up. Oh, idiot. Right, come on. Oh, come on. Right. 2 more volleys and I've got him. Come on. Come on, one more. Yes, there we go. We did it. Whew. No! Shouldn't be too long left to go now. Should be able to finish everything tonight. I think there's maybe a maximum an hour left. Meryl! Ugh. With the stupid Jeep scene next.
Meryl?
Monologue time.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you.
Bro, she's 18.
I felt like you
Stop
were there
it.
with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive.
It is. It is on its way.
I wanted to see you again.
Let's have our emotional scene while we're waiting for everything to get blown up.
That's my Kodak.
Sorry, babe. Gotta take this.
Snake, it's me.
Oh no, this guy.
Good news.
Still trying to cock block me, bro.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
Sorry, this chair's creaking loads. I'm gonna change it for the next stream. It's too annoying. Oh god.
Oh boy. I guess we're
Oh,
considered
where is it?
expendable.
Here we
Is there a
go.
way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can
Sorry
take
about the
the
creaky
loading
chair.
tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
It's like the Skyrim thing, the giant cave, and then there's like a secret trapdoor at the end you can get out from.
The security.
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know.
I love how in the canonical ending, Otacon just dies.
I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on
It's weird how it's the canonical ending, but he just gets blown up.
Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go.
Oh no, the airstrike gets called off, but he escapes. Well, I don't know how he's supposed to escape, because you and Meryl escape at the end.
Thanks.
But in the ending where Meryl dies, you escape with Hal.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
I wonder how he got out. Right, let's go.
Let's get the hell out of here.
He's sick of being the third wheel, lol. All his girlfriends keep dying.
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
The voice acting's so good in this game, it really is. I love it. I've said it 1,000 times, but I love that attention to detail. Like, they had no need to make the voice acting and script and dialogue this good.
Meryl.
It's so good and so bad at the same time. I love it.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Bro, she's too young for you. Stop
Let's
it.
get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Under the giant mech.
Hurry!
Where'd she get that gilet from?
Looking good, Snake.
Alright, let's finish this.
Hurry!
Okay, let's get a move on. Whoop. Camera. Oh, I haven't got any rations. Oh, okay, that sucks. Oh, here we go. Cool. Whoop.
I'll drive.
Oh, this bit's so stupid and annoying.
Damn, no
Oh, damn. Rip. Just getting full of automatic bullets, and just like, no, he's fine. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I must be heavy. Ignores that. Ah! Ah! Next Death Grips album. Alright, oh, this bit's so annoying! This is like Konami, like, we need more action scenes. The game should have ended already. Come on!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
I love how they're still trying to kill me and not just escape.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come.
I always remember dying at this bit is so frustrating.
Snake, clear a path.
Oh, come on. I can't get that one, he's behind cover! I can't hit them! God, took up so much of my health. We might have to do this bit again, unfortunately. This bit might suck. Here we go. Oh, I hate this bit so much. Worst part of the whole game. There's no, like, guideline, you just have to just survive. But there's not really any way to survive, it's just so needless. You can't aim the gun! Ugh. Oh, I hate this bit. At least I have one more full ration left. Wish this was GTA and I could just shoot the fuel tank. I'm doing pretty well though. Oh god, that's my last bits of health. Thank god I picked up that ration at least. Here we go, right, I think we did it. She's 100% got whiplash now, I know. I hope Liquid Snake's got a good injury lawyer. We did it. There's still like 20 minutes of cutscenes left, but we did it. Ah, feels good.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
This goddamn thing leaks.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
Plot device time! Echo, it's so good. It's like the War of the Worlds. All the military might couldn't beat him.
He's dead, that means...
But viruses could too.
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
It's kind of the point. Here we go.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested.
Yeet.
Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting
But the
alone.
President is an interesting character as well.
What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Oh, there we go. That's
Okay,
what happens to him.
Roy, are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Excuse me.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until
All right,
today,
Frankie.
I've always had a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
I'm going to do crack. There's still more cutscenes. It's great though. There's like a really good bit at the end with Solid Snake's voice.
Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally
Train-spotting word.
the true meaning of life.
Choose life. Choose
Thank you, Snake.
crack. Choose heroin.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what?
Infinite
A
ammo.
reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
Two comes after this one in the timeline.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
I'm gonna play 2 next after this one. 2's my favourite
A
game
new
ever.
path?
Then we'll do 3. Then who
Find
knows?
it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find
It's
it.
been really fun playing this, though. I've really enjoyed it. I love this game.
What
It's been
are
great playing it
those?
on stream and sharing it with everyone.
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope.
The
I've lived here a
polygons.
long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea.
I'd love to go to Alaska.
caribou,
That's got to be amazing.
Most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
And then he doesn't. It's always a shame. There are no happy characters in this game. Everyone's sad. Here we go. Yeah, honestly, the story is incredible, and the whole wider story of it is really amazing, and especially 2, which we're going to play next, that has a lot of really incredible things it talks about that are going on in the world now. Things like kind of algorithmic AI and how it relates to information, and which information is deemed to be important and which isn't, and how AI selects which information to pass on and which information to hold back, and that has a huge impact on things like, you know, the internet's impact on news and algorithmic impact on things like social media, and what information is fed to you and fed to different people, and how it reinforces our own methods of thinking. And it's a form of, you know, the powers that be and people in control can then use that to influence people's opinions by controlling information. And that was like a pre 9/11 script, and it's incredible that these are things that are going. You look at now, fucking. We had an impeachment trial of Trump where there were no witnesses or evidence, because that's the state of the world which has come to now. And Kojima was talking about all of this stuff 20 years ago. It's a completely incredible game series. It's my favourite game series ever. I think 1, 2, and 3 are perfect 10 out of 10, absolute classics, completely flawless games. But 2 especially, I remember the first time I played that, I was like 9 when it came out. And I played it the first time ever, and I was just like, this is just the most mind-blowing thing. And every time I revisit it, I've played it, 20 times since then. And every time I've gone back, it's always brought new meaning to me. And that's the thing I really love about Kojima, and I really love this about Death Stranding too. I think that you can mine so much amazing information from these games, and they have so much relevancy on so many different levels. Like, it's a great action stealth game, but it also has an incredible philosophical meaning. They're just brilliant. Like, look how beautiful this is for credit sequence. It's absolutely stunning. I have no more words to describe this game. It's just so beautiful. I mean, it's been really fun doing this. Thanks everyone for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hate to keep saying it. If you like the stream, give the stream a like. It really helps me out. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back tomorrow doing cooking streams. Still deciding what I'm going to cook. I'll get the shops in the morning. Friday we're going to do America's Next Top Model on Wii, which is going to be an absolute shit show, which is going to be hilarious. Sunday, don't know about Sunday yet. I'll need to work that out. Hoping to make a new video by the end of the week as well, so that would be really cool. I'm going to try and work on that tomorrow during the day. Everything about this game is just so beautiful and incredible, and this game came out more than 20 years ago, and there are a lot of really good PS1 games, but nothing is as conceptually brilliant as this one, I don't think. I think it's just so above. It's so, like, you look at like great games from the last 10 years, I don't know, like shit like The Last of Us, something like that, and you look about how this game was there so much before. It's just a masterpiece of art. Like, if anyone wants to have a look at the argument of video games being art, this series is all you need. Like, I can't think of any other game where I'd watch the credit sequence, you know? I wouldn't skip it. It's just so brilliant. Oh, the theme was recorded in Ireland. That's cool. I didn't know that. It's interesting seeing the name Scott Dolph in the credits there, because I know Scott Dolph's a character in Metal Gear Solid 2. It's fascinating. He's Fortune's father. Man, thanks Hideo. Thanks for making this. Appreciate you, dude. Love to meet you. Don't know what I'd say to him though. I'd be like, yo, cheers dude for making the games that, you know, been a huge part of my life. Anyway, there we are. I'm really pleased how I managed to break these streams up into pretty nice 3-hour chunks. It's been pretty even. Oh, here we go.
To be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live.
I'll just turn myself.
The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.